Do I look furious? My kitten says yes. Say hi, Mommy. Hey, welcome to Beauty by Fury. I'm Farah Yuri. I'm a makeup artist. I thought it would be a really fun idea to put together a bunch of videos that is dedicated to all you brides out there. My bridal series is going to touch base on all kinds of topics, from how to find your look, how to decide whether or not you should do your makeup yourself or if you should hire a makeup artist. I was also thinking of posting some of my favorite bridal looks for those of you that want to do it yourself. I have about 3 to 5 tutorials of some of my favorite looks. I know planning a wedding can be stressful. I've already been there, and makeup is just one of those things that is either thought about from the beginning or not even considered until the very end. My goal is to help you speed up the process so that you can come up with the look that is just perfect for you on your big day, and you can just check mark that off your list. Let's first talk about finding your look. Finding your look is actually pretty fun if you don't stress yourself out about it. I know it can be overwhelming. There are so many looks out there. If you were to Google bridal looks, you will be overwhelmed with all of the different information that pops up. But basically, you need to be able to describe the look that you want so that if you are hiring a makeup artist, you know how to articulate that look to your artist, as well as find the pictures to back that up. If you are doing the makeup yourself, you still want to be able to articulate that on Google or on YouTube to find that look that you're trying to recreate on yourself for your big day. One word to avoid, if you possibly can, is the word natural. I know you want to look natural. Of course you do. That is the #1 request of all brides. I want to look natural. What does natural mean to you? Let's explore that. I think I'm going to Google this. Let's just see what comes up. Okay, so I'm actually going to take a moment here and look up natural bridal makeup looks. Here we go. Let's see what comes up. Okay, so under natural bridal makeup, here is a sultry, smoky sort of look. Here is a sort of classic eyeliner and lashes look with a bold lip. Here you have a pretty glamorous eye makeup look. Another glamorous, sort of dramatic, smoky eye look. This one's got pretty thick, bold eyeliner. This is a softer, bronzy sort of look. And here's more of a no makeup sort of look. There's a really well-known Kim Kardashian look. So as you can see, all of these looks and all of these faces under the natural bridal makeup look come in a lot of different ways, from wearing lots and lots of makeup to smoky looks, sultry looks, and more of a classic look. All of these can be described as natural, but they are all so vastly different from each other. Okay, moving on. So now that we have established that you want to look natural, let's move on to what kind of natural. Some adjectives that you can use to help you find your look are words like sultry, smoky, bronze, ethereal, boho, traditional, classic, pinup, what else? Ethereal? Okay, where are you getting married? Are you getting married on a beach, at a church, at a resort somewhere? Are you getting married on a beach, in a church, at a resort somewhere? take some time for yourself and have fun with all these thoughts and ideas that are kind of circulating your brain, and just kind of play with it. Come up with different themes and ideas, and have your own Pinterest board. One of my absolute favorite tools to use is Pinterest. I don't know what I would do without it, to be honest. I use it for so many things, especially when it comes to my business, and especially when it comes to helping my brides choose their look. Actually, what you could do is, and I'll link this link below, I actually have on my website, there's a whole section called Find Your Look, and it is dedicated to brides finding their look. The boards that I've created are all based on looks that my brides in the past have brought to me. And these are pictures that have come up time and time again. I just thought that if I'm getting a lot of the same pictures, then I'll just take these and make different boards out of them, just to kind of help my brides narrow down what they're looking for. And I have organized it into different sections. For example, I have a section just on eye color. So I'll have a board that has nothing but makeup for blue eyes, and then another board that's nothing but makeup for green eyes and hazel eyes, brown eyes. I have a look for different cultural heritage wedding. I have an English rose board. I have a board that's just specific to redheads. I love redheads. Their little freckles are so cute. Feel free to use that as a tool. Yeah, let me know if it helps you. I'd like to hear your feedback. It is still a work in progress, as is my website, because it's still pretty new. And I add new photos to it every day. Last but not least, a note on lashes. If you're someone that has naturally long and voluminous lashes, that's great, and you may not need lashes, but 9 times out of 10, even my brides with lots of lashes, I still recommend getting lashes put on. It's because of that structure. There's just nothing like it. You can have whatever eye shape that you want just with lashes. Lashes are so well made these days. They don't look fake at all. There are so many different varieties that you can get, from ultra glamorous to super subtle. Yeah, they're just really amazing, and I can't say enough good things about them. A note on lash extension. I actually really do like lash extensions, besides the fact that they're super expensive and high maintenance. They flake off all over the place, and you have to be really careful about having any fun in them. You can't go swimming. You can't get them wet too much. Got to be careful with how you apply makeup. Yeah, no, I'm not a fan. When I see them on somebody, they look beautiful. I just don't find them very practical. It's really difficult to put makeup on someone that has had lash extensions, because the little lashes are constantly falling out. You have to be so careful of them. I end up having to put falsies back on to cover those gaps that were just made from them falling out. If you want to get lash extensions and you're someone that's used to having that, that's great. But if you're not, I would just stick with the falsies. Okay, one more thing about finding your look, and then I swear I'm done. You never thought there'd be so much information in just finding your look. But yeah, apparently it can be broken down quite a bit. On the day of your wedding, you want to look like a more enhanced version of yourself. You want to look back years from now and look at your photos and be able to recognize the beauty that you see in front of you. You want that person to be able to recognize you. You want your family and friends to be able to recognize you. Do you know what I mean? So if you are someone who on a regular basis doesn't wear too much makeup, wearing a full face glamorous makeup or super smoky eye on the day of your wedding is probably not going to accomplish that you only enhanced look, you're gonna end up looking like a different person. Nobody's gonna recognize you. You're not gonna recognize you when you look in the mirror. You might like the way it looks on the picture that you've seen. It probably looks awesome on you too. You know, it's not about does it look good or not. I'm sure that whoever ends up putting that makeup on you, they've done a beautiful job. But if you look in the mirror and that's not something you've ever done before, you might regret it later. And vice versa. If you're someone that walks around every day with a full face of makeup, and then on your wedding day you don't do very much or wear very much, that might look odd to some people. Take your own personality into account and your own style into account. There's no need to change it just because you're getting married. I mean, if you're getting married in a year or two from the date that you set and you feel like revamping your look, that's fine, go for it, you know. But that's also giving you some time to see if that's a look that you really like and get your friends and family used to it as well. Showing up to your wedding day with looking completely different than, you know, what you're used to doing, you might not like that later on, you know. For some reason, the video camera didn't record my ending, so now I got to make a whole new ending. I've had to record this 3 times, you guys. I am so new at this vlogging, YouTube, making videos, editing. I am new at all of it. So I just slapped my tree. So just bear with me if you can. Anyway, just to close everything out, if you've made it this far and you've watched the video up to this point, I just want to thank you so much for taking the time to do that, and I hope that some of the tips that I gave were helpful. And if anybody has any questions out there about anything I've said, or you feel something needs to be followed up on, I'm so happy to answer that. And just please leave your questions or comments in the comment area below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this, I do have so much more planned for this bridal series. So if you hit that subscribe button, you'll be the first to be notified. Thank you so much, and I look forward to doing another video for you soon.